this evening the collectors are from Camp Mohawk, and the performance is a magical performance by
so please everyone, raise your expectations, not from here, just down here slightly. It will make it better for you and me. We're going to try something a little bit simple to start with, but it's one of my favourite tricks to really get me in the mood to perform. So I need a volunteer, someone to come up on stage with me. So can I get you? Perfect. Come up here. I'm going to ask you to pick a card in the deck of cards. Okay, now let's give this a go. Here we go. Just select a card by saying stop wherever you want to. There? Lovely. We'll look at this card together. It's quite a scary trick, alright? So watch closely. We've got a 3 of clubs, yeah? You take the pen and sign name as big as you can across there for me. As big as you can. Draw your name across it. That's wonderful. It's perfect. Now I'm going to ask you to do something a little bit strange. Is that alright? Perfect. Watch. There's nothing too weird. Nothing too weird at all. So we'll take the card and we'll fold it up like this. And what I want you to do for me is put it in your mouth and bite down on it. Keep it right there. Perfect. Lovely. Now, don't worry, I'm going to look as stupid as you in just a second, I promise. I'm going to do exactly the same. I'm going to put my name right in the middle there. I'm going to put Rick in the middle. So you've got your card in your mouth. You're not going to let go of that, no? And I'm going to do exactly the same here with my card, like this. Okay? Now let's try this. I'll get down on your level. Come closer. That's it. Lovely. Now look at me. Look at me. Can you touch my card here? I want to touch your card. Did you think something happened or something? Right, I should now have your card. Stand up for me, and show everyone else the card you now have in your mouth. So it should be, show everyone, should be my card right there. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay. Let's move on to something a little bit different. I'm going to ask. Can I ask you to come up on stage with me for this one? Perfect. That's wonderful. Yeah, keep hold of that. Now, what happened earlier? I got this lovely lady a little black book. And inside this black book is a list, it's a bit morbid, it's a list of celebrities that passed away in 2016. As we all know, it was a horrible year for celebrity deaths. We had David Bowie, George Michael, Carrie Fisher, unfortunately, America, because Donald Trump became president for any Republicans in here. But we haven't set anything up beforehand, but what I did ask you to do was flick through that book, right, and stop at a name, and then we wrapped it back up again, and you've been holding on to it ever since. Yes, lovely. Now, this is mind reading. Now, I don't like calling it mind reading. I like calling it picture reading, because a way to get a thought from somebody is not to read words in their mind, but images that they project in their head. And it's so much more easier to do it that way. So I'm going to ask you, first of all, to lie to me. I'm going to ask you, is the person male or female? Both times, just say no for me. And then I should be able to tell if it's a man or a woman. Can you tell me, is this person a male? Is this person a female? Okay, so you raised your eyebrows on the female, which means you're telling the truth there. So, sorry, you're telling a lie. So, and you're telling the truth, it's not female, so it's definitely a male, isn't it? No, it's not a male.
When do I stop lying?
Oh, you stop. Difficult customers. Yes, it is a male. Perfect stuff. Perfect stuff. Now, this person, I assume, is a screen actor, because most of them are that passed away. I want you to imagine a huge cinema screen in your head. And I want you to imagine this person in bright, vivid colours pushing out from a big white cinema screen. And you really have to play along with this, because it doesn't work if you don't, alright? So, now, if you can imagine this person playing an iconic role, please put him in that costume as well if you want to. And I want you to think of the first letter of his first name. Can you run through the alphabet for me quickly? Start with the A.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L.
Okay, perfect. I don't need to go any further than that. You said G, and your eyes looked slightly too right. So it's definitely a G. Guilty. There's only 3 people in that book beginning with G, so I know it's got to be one of 3 people. So let's try this. You imagine that person in an iconic, like a costume kind of thing. think of a film that you might have been in as well. Got it? Use your imagination. Can you use? I want to say this. I want you to use your pure imagination. Does that kind of make sense? A little bit. The surname, the first letter. Can you just think of the first letter for me? But do the alphabet backwards. No, I'm joking. But immediately you thought of the end of the alphabet there, and that's where his surname starts, isn't it? Near the end of the alphabet. So W. So you're thinking of Gene Wilder? Is that right?
Well done. Yes.
That's fabulous. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you very much for your help. Thank you. I need another volunteer. I mean, all these things involve volunteers, which is lovely for me because it cuts my workload in half. Does anyone have wants to come up that has an iPhone on them? I need someone who's got an iPhone in their pockets that wants to come up and give me a hand. Anyone? No one's got a phone on them that wants to come up and give me a hand? No one's got an iPhone on them at all? No, I have. You have? Do you want to come up with yours? Please, please, give this lady a round of applause. Thank you, thank you. What's your name? Kirsten. Rick, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. No, absolutely not. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how easy it is as a magician to steal someone's iPhone. So, I'm so joking. What I've got here, while I use this, I've got a prediction here for the future in this bag. And actually, I'll tell you what, I'll just take it out. And I made this prediction before I came out this evening. Can you just hold your hand like this for me? Perfect. Hopefully, we'll see where this goes with it. You said you've got a pin lock on this, yeah? Yeah. Let's have a look.
Don't lock me out of my phone.
I've got one attempt left. No, I'm joking. I'll get your calculator up, alright? Happy with that?
Yeah.
Perfect. I want you to generate for me a random 4-digit number. Anyone you like. Just shout it out loud, doesn't matter.
8569.
Okay, so we'll do 8569, yes? So 4-digit number straight in there. We're going to hit times. If you can do the same again, just any other random 4-digit number.
Times 7423.
7423. And we'll make it a bit more personal this time. Has anyone got a time on them? What's the correct time right now?
406.
407, I'm going with over there, why not? You said it first, so that's 1607, yes?
Yep.
We hit equals, we have a long number there, yeah? It's going to be a 4-digit number times a 4-digit number times a 4-digit number. It's going to give something into the millions, I'm sure. I did make a prediction before I came out. By the way, this number, if you can't read it, says 71022161. Can you turn that piece of card over and read out the number that was on there?
That's so weird. 71022161.
Exactly the same as what was written on there, yes? Now it gets a little bit better from there. It does get a little bit more magical from there because, I mean, that's not bad. Knowing what number someone's going to pick, I mean, it's almost could be done with maths, yeah? But we're going to make it a little bit more magical. I'm going to take this number. Can you read that number a bit in reverse for me?
161.
161.
22.
22.
017.
17. What's today's date, anyone? 16th of the 12th, 2017, when that was done backwards. Thank you very much. Thank you. I like it if you want, I don't mind. Okay, let's do a strange one. This is one of my favourite little things to perform. Again, need another volunteer that doesn't mind getting a bit gross. Would you like to help me out with this? You would, fantastic. What's your name? Rick, nice to meet you. If you come this way, so you don't block the camera there, perfect. What I want you to do for me is just select a card in the pack by saying stop wherever you want to. Stop. There? Right, take that card, have a look at it for me, and you can show everyone else around the room as well. That's wonderful. What card have you got? A jack of the curly ones. That's it, jack of clubs. Perfect. Right, we're going to try something a little bit strange with this card. We bend the corner. That gets much more exciting than this, it really does. This is just a necessity, unfortunately. We bend the corner, and I'm going to start tearing it off. Can you just finish tearing the corner off of that card for me? Tear it straight off. That's lovely. I'll take the big bit. Now, this is where the trick gets a bit gross. As I said, I hope you don't mind getting a bit gross with this trick. I want you to place that corner on my tongue. Wonderful, wonderful. I haven't had dinner yet, so. So we've got your card, okay. Here we go. Don't try that at home, please. Do you hold your fingers like pincers for me, just like this? That's it, that way around, perfect, and grab hold of the card. Watch closely, watch. Quick on it, quick on it. The corner now should be back on the card. How was that? All right. Thank you very much. That's perfect. Thank you so much. This last one is actually definitely one of my favourite things to perform. It's the first trick I ever learnt as a professional magician to go out and get paid gigs with, and it's something I do everywhere. And I just need one person to come up and give me a hand with it. You, sir. What is your name?
Miles.
Miles. Rick. Nice to meet you, Miles. Nice to meet you. Miles, what I want you to do, you've got a very important job. I want you to select a card by saying stop wherever you want to. Remember that card. Have you got it? I'm going to show everyone else as well. This card here. Camera and up to there as well. Okay, so everyone knows what that card is. Now, I've got a question for you. Do you know what the word ambitious means? Keep going, absolutely. You want to kind of keep going in life, you want to excel, you want to kind of be the best, I suppose. Now, let me see a little secret. Cards, they have very small brains. All they want to do is be the best card in the pack of cards. Now, I'll show you what I mean by this first of all. Your card, hopefully, Miles, is not the blue one, should have turned itself upside down. Is that your card? Come, lovely, take that card out, have a little look. And I'm going to give you the pen and sign your name as big as you can across the front of that card for me. Now, we're going to test your card's ambitiousness, if that's a word, but we'll see where it's going. Miles, perfect, I'll take this. Let's give it a blow. What do you reckon happens when a magician blows on a card? Anyone?
It disappears.
No, I'm not that good, it dries though. It doesn't disappear. I will pop that down. Lovely. We're going to test your card's ambitiousness, Miles. And I want you to watch closely. We're going to take the card and place it somewhere in the middle of the pack, yes? Now, where should an ambitious card want to be? At the top. Let's have a look. Damn, not quite. Can you just click your fingers for me? Perfect. Hopefully then it should just want to then jump to the top. Just like that. Not too bad. Now I can see you're not that impressed. I can see it. We're going to try this again one more time though, alright? What we're going to do, Miles, is pop this card but leave it sticking out in the middle of the pack so you can see it, yes? We're going to put it on here. Not the blue one. Let's try that again. I don't know why there's a couple of blue cards in the pack. That must have been from last night. We've got the card here. Goes on top here and into the middle, yes? Can you push it all the way in for me? Now, where should an ambitious card want to be? Have a look. I didn't say where on top. It's actually over here now, Miles. Which is quite bizarre, yeah? Double check for me. There's no marks or bends in that card, is there? It's just a regular playing card with your signature on it, yeah? You can buy them from any magic shop. And now we're going to make my job a lot easier and your job a lot easier. So you'll be able to see where your card is at all times and so will I. It's just cheating, I suppose, but we'll give it a go. We're going to bend the card in half like this. Alright, so you can see the bent card, yes? Now, this time, when it goes into the middle of the pack, there's no doubt your card goes in, yes? The rest of the cards then go back on top. Now, we talked about ambition, Miles. And your card's so ambitious, this time you'll actually see it rise through the pack of cards. Come closer, watch close. Watch. Watch, we go 3, 2, card jumps and pops. Did you see that? Pop all the way to the top. Just there. Can you take it? Have a little look for me. It should still have the bend in it. And then that should be your card right there. Now, thank you. It doesn't quite end there. I want you to straighten the card out as best as you can for me. And I want you to stab it into the middle of the pack wherever you want to. The other way around. That's it. Perfect. And we're going to find the card in quite a weird way. It's going to look a little strange, but bear with me on it, alright? Now, what's the best muscle, what's the best muscle in your body for taste or touch? Your tongue, absolutely right. Because you signed the card and you were the last person to touch it, it should have a different taste to every other card. You'll see where I'm going with it, you really will. We're going to go through a pack and you can hopefully taste, well, one card in. That one, that's your card, yes? No. Can you hold it for me? Okay, we'll try again. That one there. No. Oh no, no, that's not it. No, that's not it. It's not an exact answer. It's trial and error sometimes. It really is. That one. No. Oh, excuse me. That's horrible. Can you hold on to them for me? Yuck. Hopefully, then that should be. Then well. Now, do you want to know how I did that?
Yeah.
You do. You have, apart from this card, you have to have a little small pack of cards in your throat at the same time. Yeah, you can kind of do that trick. So thank you very much, guys and girls. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for having me.
Thanks very much, Richard, John. It is the first time we've had a magician on the Living Advent Calendar, and it's very, very good. Thanks.
Good.